Come on, hurry up, Kitamura! If you try to run away, I'm going to steal your first kiss from you.
What? Why do I have to come too? My name is Tomoaki Kitamura. I'm a junior in high school. Maybe it's because I have a weak personality, but lately, these two classmates of mine have taken a liking to me and started teasing me all the time. For what it's worth, the girl with the long hair is named Karin, and the girl with the short hair is named Megumi.
Oh, should we go to that place today? Agree! Come on, Kitamura. We're going.
I just bought the new game that was released this month, so my wallet is really tight right now. And so these two brats took me to a fast food restaurant. But the next morning, I was waiting at our meetup train station while staring blankly at the clouds. I can't believe it. Who would have thought that things would turn out like that at that restaurant yesterday? What happened at the fast food restaurant yesterday was, without a doubt, one of the top 3 incidents of my entire life. What happened was...
Sorry to keep you waiting.
No, please, don't worry about it.
Should we go to school then?
Yes, sure, I'll follow you. That's right. A weak loser like me ended up with this cheerful and beautiful girlfriend. Miss Michiru?
What?
Are you sure you're okay with someone like me?
What do you mean?
What I'm saying is, are you sure you're okay that I'm your boyfriend now?
You're the person who said you wanted to have me to go yesterday. What are you saying now?
Wait, shh! You're speaking so loudly!
Because it's the truth?
I could sense the jealousy from the people looking at us. But of course they would be jealous. Miss Michiru had a beautiful face and body just like a model. If you're wondering how I ended up in this situation in the first place, I have to rewind back to the fast food restaurant the day before.
So you think school has been such a chore lately?
Oh, seriously. Can something interesting happen soon?
I don't disagree with that, but is it really necessary for me to be here?
Oh, I just had a great idea. Let's play a game. And if you lose, you have to go talk to that employee over there.
Wait, isn't that girl Michiru Morikawa? From our school?
Miss Michiru Morikawa. We're not in the same classes, but I'd heard her name before. She's really pretty, but outside of school, she was known as a bit of a playgirl. That's what the popular guys at school were saying about her. And in the end, of course, they made sure that I took the punishment for the game. I really don't want to do this.
Okay then, would you rather kiss Megumi?
I don't want to do that either.
Megumi, you got rejected.
Oh, well, go on now. Hurry up and get your punishment over with.
No, but come on. I'm not going to put that employee in a really awkward position.
But that all depends on what you're going to say to her, doesn't it?
Fine. Then what am I supposed to say to her? I would like to have a smile, please, or something like that.
Of course you're going to say,
I would like to have you to go.
What? That's insane! I could never say that!
if you don't do it, then we're heading straight to your house. And Megumi and I will do something much worse to you.
That sounds more like a gift. I would much prefer that. And well, there wasn't much to discuss, so I slowly made my way over to the ordering counter.
Yes, what can I get for you?
I want to...
Excuse me?
I would like to have you to go! My life is over in so many ways! We may not have any classes together, but she's still a girl that goes to the same school and is in the same grade. If anyone at school finds out about this, surely I'll have to go far, far away from the school and be taken out of society. However, she smiled back at me and slowly came closer to my ears.
Okay, well, then you can take me to go.
What?
I'll be done with my shift in about 2 hours, so can you wait for me?
And so, it turns out that I can take her with me. Yes!
Welcome back! How did it go?
I'm going to meet her in 2 hours in front of the store.
What? Does that mean she said okay?
Yes. I didn't have it in me to tell her it was a joke either.
Looks like you can't run away from this anymore. Rumor has it that Morikawa girl is quite the playgirl.
You've heard those rumors too, haven't you?
Of course I have. But I'm not the type to easily believe rumors anyway.
Interesting. Well then, now that you've actually spoken to her, what do you think? What's your first impression of her?
She was really cute, and she smelled like French fries.
What the heck? What kind of impression is that?
Ugh. But you said you think she's cute, right? More than me?
Yes, more than you, Megami.
What does that mean?
Well, Megami, looks like we should get going then.
Oh, you better tell us everything that happens later. See you tomorrow.
What? You're both leaving me here?
Why would we stay? We would only be in your way. Good luck!
Karin and Megami were gone before I could stop them. Luckily, I had my phone with me, so I started playing some games while I waited for her to finish her shift.
Nice to meet you. I'm the girl who smells like French fries.
Ah! Were you listening to everything we were saying?
Of course.
I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, but I actually love French fries, so I didn't mean that as a bad thing.
Don't worry, you don't need to apologize that much.
What?
Because I also heard you call me cute.
Well, yes. I couldn't tell if I was more sorry or more embarrassed, but either way, I knew my face was bright red. After that, the two of us moved to a park nearby, and I told her honestly about my to-go request.
I see. So, those two girls dared you to do it.
Yes, and I'm pretty weak, so I couldn't say no.
Is that true?
Huh?
Didn't it take a lot of courage to ask me to have me to go?
Yes, well...
Well then, I'm happy that I could be part of your growth, so you don't need to worry about it.
Are you sure? But I really am sorry. She's such a good person. It makes me feel even worse. By the way, why did you say okay?
That's because, to be honest, I thought you seemed pretty great.
What made you think that?
I guess it's, your vibe? You seem really kind, and you were really honest about the dare, too.
I'm just indecisive and too scared to say no.
Then why don't you start working on those parts of yourself that you're not confident in?
That's true.
But what can we do to increase your confidence?
I'm so sorry, making you think about my own insecurities.
No, not at all. Oh, I know! Why don't you and I become a couple?
What?
I want to try and support you so that you can gain your confidence as your girlfriend. So will you take me, Michiru Morikawa, as your partner?
And this was how I ended up with my very first girlfriend. That being said, I had no idea how to act or what to do as a couple. To begin with, Michiru was...
Oh, why the long face?
Nothing. I was just trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do, realistically, as your boyfriend.
What to do? Realistically? Well, Shall we kiss then?
I can't!
I'm joking. Well, then why don't we start with me putting my arm in yours?
I think I could handle that.
Yay! How do you feel?
My heart feels like it's going to beat right out of my chest.
Honestly, me too. It's exciting and embarrassing at the same time.
Michiru was so cute, it made it even harder to believe the rumors about her. If she was a playgirl, like the rumors said, I don't think she would turn this red over something as elementary as this. She's honest and pure. I couldn't help but wonder if it was really okay for someone like her to be with someone like me. And so, the two of us headed to school, arm in arm, together.
So, how'd it go with Michiru Morikawa yesterday?
Yes, about that. I'm now in a relationship with Michiru.
What? Already? And you're on a first-name basis?
She's the one that said she wanted that.
Wow, I'm amazed. I didn't know that you can take an employee to go for real.
But, you know, I have this weird feeling about this.
What do you mean?
She really doesn't seem like the person that everyone says she is according to the rumors. Also, Megami, can you stop stepping on my foot? I can feel that. After school that day, we decided to go on our first date together.
This is my first time coming to this cafe. Oh, that waitress is so cute.
What do I talk to her about?
Hey, what are you going to order?
I guess I'll just have a cafe latte.
Wow, you live alone?
Yes. My parents said I need to become independent, and this was their way of raising me.
I want to come over to your house sometime.
That's a little fast.
I'm joking. But, oh wow, that really is amazing that you live alone.
She can carry a conversation, but she knows when to stop pushing. Michiru was, at the very least, someone who could read the room and wouldn't do anything to make me uncomfortable. The more I spoke to her, the more I found myself falling for her great qualities.
Somehow when I'm talking to you, time flies by.
I agree.
You seem a little down. Is something the matter?
I was just thinking about a lot of things.
Things about me?
To tell you the truth, yes. But not like that. I just mean,
I know. Calm down.
we were both really clumsy at the start, but little by little, we began to get to know each other and feel more comfortable around one another. I wanted to get to know her better as her boyfriend. We made plans to go on another date that weekend, and decided to meet up at the train station before heading to an amusement park. However, your outfit today looks really great on you. You look very pretty.
Really? Oh, that makes me happy. Your outfit looks great too, Tomoki.
Thank you very much. Karin told me, if you say that and compliment her outfit, your girlfriend will be happy. So I did, but she really does look beautiful. And Megumi was the one that chose these clothes. I'm so glad they came to the clothing store with me yesterday. Despite how annoying they were, Karin and Megumi had my back. Although, I won't be reporting any of this to them. We eventually arrived at the amusement park, and we enjoyed our date. From the roller coasters to the Ferris wheel, I couldn't remember the last time I had this much fun.
Hey, should we go for a break over there?
That's a good call. I'm going to go get us some drinks. After going on a few rides, we sat down on a bench and decided to take a little rest.
Tomoki, you still seem a little nervous when you talk to me. You can relax more, you know.
This is just how I am.
You just have to practice. I think it's really nice how polite you are, but it makes me feel some distance from you.
I see. Well then, how's this? I'll try to be more relaxed.
Yeah, see, you can do it.
I only speak to my family this casually, so I still feel pretty awkward about it.
Then what are you like with your friends?
Friends? I don't have any.
So you're a loner in class?
Normally, those two girls I was at your restaurant with, Karin and Megumi, will talk to me, but...
I see.
Oh, no, of course, it's not like that. I keep my distance from them.
Don't fret, I'm not worried about that. But if you loosened up a bit more like you are now, maybe you would have more friends.
That would be nice, but...
You still don't have confidence in yourself?
Yeah, it just makes me realize that I have to do something about my weak and shy personality.
Well then, I'll put a good luck spell on you.
Before I knew it, she had knocked me sideways, and I found myself with my head in her lap.
There.
Michiru, what are you doing?
This is the spell for when you're feeling lost or having a hard time. My mom used to do it for me when I was little. When you lay down like this, your worries will start to melt away. So to me, it's like a magic spell.
Mom, look over there. Those two people are flirting with each other.
Hey now, don't interrupt them. Come here.
I was overwhelmed with embarrassment. It seemed like Michiru felt the same way. Her face was so red that I felt like she might breathe fire. On Monday, back at school, after the weekend, so that's what happened. And I'm not sure what else to say.
Whoa, what the heck? It looks like things are going really well. I can smell the love in the air.
Damn it. How did this happen?
Nothing else happened after that, though.
But hey, you never had your first kiss yet, right, Kitamura?
Yes, that's right.
Is that because you've been saving it for me?
That is most certainly not the case.
Excuse you. As the boyfriend, you should be taking initiative for these things, all right?
I know, but the timing...
Oh, come on. You just have to pull her in close and plant one on her. That's it.
Please, don't say that like you're directing a movie.
Huh?
Just have to pull her in close and plant one on her, huh?
Tomoki, would you be interested in working at a fast food restaurant with me part-time? Our manager has been looking for someone and...
No way. I could never.
And lately, we've been understaffed and... What's wrong?
Oh, nothing.
Are you thinking about something again?
No, nothing. I'm not thinking about anything.
Really?
Yes, really, I promise. I could never kiss someone this beautiful, even though I want to. 1 week later, I started working part-time at the fast food restaurant with Michiru.
And when it comes to the cashier register,
Since she and I were both in school, the manager put us on the same shifts. In the beginning, it was all new to me, and I made a lot of mistakes. But Michiru would always follow through and have my back, and eventually, I got the hang of it. Within a month of starting the new job, I was starting to feel like a useful employee and part of the team.
great job today. Looks like you can do it all on your own now.
It's all thanks to you, though.
I am technically a more senior colleague, so of course I can help you.
Thanks.
By the way, you're getting more comfortable, right?
Well, I guess you could say that, yeah.
I've gotten pretty used to this, so I'm not as nervous anymore.
What is she trying to say?
If you're living alone, I was starting to think that I want to come over and make dinner for you sometime. If that's okay with you.
What? Like now?
I mean, well, it's okay if you don't want me to.
I don't not want you to. How can someone be this cute? Whoa! It looks amazing!
I'm pretty good at cooking if I do say so myself.
Pretty good? This is professional level! Everything looks incredible!
You can say that after you've tried it.
Of course, everything she made was absolutely delicious. Thank you so much, Michiru.
For the food?
No, for everything. Thanks to you, I'm starting to feel more and more confident in myself. So I was thinking, I want to do something in return for you.
Oh, that's not necessary. Oh, yeah. Well, then, I have a test coming up, so can you help me study for it?
Sure thing. But we're in different classes, so there's probably not many subjects I can help you with.
That's okay. I want you to teach me English and math.
I guess my class is ahead in both of those subjects, so I think I can help you. Well then, starting tomorrow at school...
No, I meant here.
What?
If we're here, then we're alone without any distractions. Would that be okay?
When she asks me with such a cute face, how could I say no? There was no way I could say no! After that, we started studying for tests together at my house. My time spent with Michiru continued to increase from there. We would walk to and from school together and spend all of our recesses together too, at work and at my house. Before I could even realize, I had gotten used to this life with Michiru. And at the same time, I found myself feeling more fulfilled with myself and my life.
I got the results from the test!
Ooh, nice! A's in both English and math.
It's all thanks to you, Tomoki.
I'm glad I was able to be of some help. Well, since neither of us have work today, should we celebrate your test scores tonight?
Yeah!
That night, I debated whether to ask her something that had been on my mind, but I decided to go for it. Michiru, I know it seems a little late for me to ask you this, but you knew of me before we started dating, right?
Yeah. To tell you the truth, I knew you since our first year of high school. But how did you know that?
I see. So I was right. The first time I spoke to you, I didn't even introduce myself, but you called me by my first name, and I've been wondering about it ever since. Even Karin and Megumi still call me Kitamura.
In our first year of high school, I had dropped my wallet and was lost at the train station because I didn't know how to get home. That was when you smiled at me and I fell in love at first sight.
That does sound familiar. I remember that, but wait a minute. I feel like it was a much more plain girl at that time.
Well, that girl was me. That was when I decided that I want to be more pretty and attractive. So I started working a part-time job so that I could buy new clothes and makeup, hoping that one day you would notice me.
Does that mean that she's been working hard at her job and wanted to become pretty because she wanted me to like her? It doesn't get any cuter than that!
Eventually, I was finally able to gain confidence in myself. But we were in different classes and I didn't know how to approach you. That was when I found out that my two friends from middle school, Karin and Megumi, were going to be in the same class as you next year.
Huh? Kitamura? As in that guy in our class?
He seems really shy. Yeah, that's the person that I like.
Well then, you can leave it to us.
Yeah. We'll become friendly with him, and then we'll make him go out with you. Oh, thank you, both of you. I spoke to the two of them about it, and that's what they said to me.
It all makes sense now. That's why they started talking to me, a nobody out of nowhere.
They may have teased you a little bit too much, but please don't blame them for it. They were also trying to find ways to make you more confident in yourself too.
Ah, I see. Was that their plan? To make me more used to talking to girls?
Yep. And they thought you might say no if they tried to introduce me to you in a normal setting.
Turns out that the punishment game at that fast food restaurant was all part of the plan. But Karin and Megami were doing it all to find the best way for me and Michiru to get together. And they were right. If they just introduced Michiru to me back then, I know that I would have said no and not known what to do. I had no confidence in myself. So even if she asked me out, I probably would have said, I'm sorry, and ran away.
I'm sorry for hiding that from you all this time.
Don't be sorry. I'm happy. It's almost like a sweet little lie that you told just for me. I'm just happy to hear it. Plus, thanks to all that, I was able to gain a little confidence. But more importantly, the cutest girlfriend in the world.
Oh, Tomoki!
So there's something I want to tell you too. Michiru, I like you. I like you a lot. I want to be by your side forever. And I'm going to keep working hard to become a confident man that you feel the same way about. So, will you be with me forever? As my partner in crime?
Yes!
And so, we leaned forward and kissed each other. My special person. My girlfriend. I knew that I wanted to protect her and treasure her, now and forever. At the same time, I was filled with gratitude for Karin and Megami too. It made me realize that maybe confidence comes from how many people you can show your gratitude to in your life.
So, he knows everything now, huh? Well, you stole Kitamura's first kiss, but I guess I can be okay with that.
Thank you, both of you.
You know, sorry for teasing you so much, you know? You're just so cute, I couldn't help myself.
Don't worry about it.
Look at you. Is it just me or have you become more of a man? I'm so proud of you.
If you're ever going to cheat, I recommend myself.
I'll never cheat, I swear.
Hey, you two. That's my boyfriend.
Michiru is cute even when she gets a little jealous. I promise to see Michiru and Michiru only for the rest of my life.